Folks, welcome to Unit 1, Lesson 2, and this is for Grade 10 Applied Math. If you have already looked at Unit 1, I'd like you to pause this video here and quickly try these first 4 problems. This is review from yesterday's work, and in class, we would be working on these independently and then just taking them up. So I'd like you to pause the video, give these ones a try, and then check your work. Okay, if you have given these a try, here are the answers. I'm just going to kind of go through quick and put all my dotted lines down the middle. Now for A, I have 14 plus x equals negative 34. My opposite operations are minus 14 on both sides, giving me x equals negative 48. For B, I have x minus 66 equals negative 80. The opposite operation would be plus 66 on both sides. And the answer here, x equals negative 14. For C, negative 3x equals negative 33. Remember that this operation in between the 3 and the x is a multiplication. So the opposite of that is to divide both sides by negative 3. So then we get x equals positive 11. And the last one, we have x over 4. A fraction means division, so I'm going to multiply by 4 on both sides because multiply is the opposite of divide. So my answer ends up x equals 40. So double check your work. Hopefully you got those ones right based on day 1's practice. Now what we're going to do today is a little bit different. It's using the same skills, but we're going to try solving for a variable if we have lots of variables and no numbers. Okay? And it's going to follow the same kind of pattern. Now, if I want to solve for y, I have y times z equals x. Just like yesterday, I want to put a dotted line down the middle. And then I'm going to say what operation is here. That's a multiply between those two if there's no sign showing. To undo multiply, I have to divide. And here, I don't know a number, so I'm just going to divide by z. And y equals, now we don't know what's x divided by z. If we don't know what x is and we don't know what z is, we can't figure that out. So we just write it out, x divided by z. And it's easy as that. Okay. The next example, y over a equals b. We want to get y by itself. I have dividing by a. What's the opposite of divide? I'm going to multiply by a, and I have to do that on both sides. So these two will cancel, and I just have a y left on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I'm going to have a times b, and I don't need a sign there to show a times b. The last example, we've got the area of this rectangle is 120 centimeters. Let's see if I can squish this down a little bit. That's better. The length is 4 centimeters. What's the width? So I have one side that's 4 centimeters and the area is 120 centimeters squared. And I want to find width is something. So I need to figure out what formula is for area of a rectangle. Hopefully we remember area equals length times width from probably grade 7 and 8. And now I know the area is 120. So I have 120 equals length, which is 4 times width. So 120 equals 4w. I don't really need those brackets. Now this looks just like the equations we were able to solve already. And the opposite of multiply, 4 times W, is to divide. So I want to get W by itself. I need to divide by 4 on both sides. So 30 equals W. Now the only thing we have to watch here is that we need to put some units. So the width is not just 30, it's 30 centimeters. So I'm going to write it there for a statement. The width is 30 centimeters, including your units. And that's it for today. Just a little bit more practice with those solving one-step equations.